Nancy, hi.
See ya.
Until later.
Yes?
Why would the coffin be empty?
The ancients were not above playing tricks on us.
So that guy Dylan is pretty helpful. I'd say he'd be a smart addition to your team, considering his talent, his experience, his... you know.
He told you to say that, didn't he?
Maybe.
Tell him he is stupid, but use small words so he understands you.
I'm not going to say that.
Your kindness is as admirable as it is boring.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
That's done. My dictionary could help translate that.
Hello.
I'd better get going.
Goodbye.
So, did you tell Abdullah that I'm trustworthy? How did he react?
Strongly?
I see. Well, good thing that was but a single step in my multi-tiered plan.
Why is it so important that he trusts you?
It's complicated and boring. Boring and complicated. You'd be bored hearing about the more complicated aspects of it.
You're not going to tell me, are you?
Oh, that's the spirit. Facing disappointment and not letting it get you down. Good show. But I am a man of my word, i.e. trustworthy, so I will distract Lily for you.
Great.
What should I do if I see her? Oh, we should have a code word.
I don't know if that's necessary.
Right. How about, look out, it's Lily, or she's back, stop looking at her things.
Okay, first of all, none of those are one word.
Oh, good point. What about danger, or incoming, or impending Lily?
Maybe if you just whistle.
Right, all good options.
Why would Dylan have this? Why would he have so many certifications? What a strange lock. There has to be something around to help me figure this out. Need a key. I think these letters will create words below. that's not it. Wait, maybe if I look at the first letter of each word and see if that says anything. Let's see what this spells out. I need to figure out what this means. Blue cat opens tomb. I should look around for something like that. It's a blue cat, just like in Jamila's notes. I need to clear this stuff away from it. Almost clear. All clear. It looks like something is supposed to be placed here.
I've got this. Can't let you go first. You never know what dangers lie beyond. Blast! It's absolutely black as pitch in here. Pass me a torch, would you? Never mind. I've got something here. Ah!
Are you okay?
Could you just shift it a bit so you can get the pressure off?
If I can remove some of the pressure, I may be able to buy you some time.
Yes! If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
No, not like that! Not like that! That's wrong! Ah! Ow! Yes! If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
No, not like that! Not like that! That's wrong! Ah! Ow! Yes! If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
Ah! Yes! Ah! Yes! Ah! Yes! No, not like that! Not like that! That's wrong! Ah! Ow! Yes! If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
No, not like that! Not like that! That's wrong! Ah! Ow! Yes! If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
No, not like that! Not like that! That's wrong! Ah! Ow! Yes! If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
Yes! Yes! No! Not like that! Not like that! That's wrong! Ah! Ow! Yes! If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
Yes, that's it! That's better!
That should hold. Stay still. I'm going to find you some help.
It's okay. Everything's fine. Ow! Never mind. Everything's a problem. Call the hospital.
It took the rescue team a while to get through the collapse, but they finally got Dylan out. He looked pretty bad. I hope he's going to be okay.
I'm sure he will be, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I know, but that doesn't make me feel any better.
Nancy, you don't need to stay. I can make some calls to Kingston. We can get you out of there if you're worried.
No, I'm fine.
Think it over. I'm the one who should be there, and I'm not. And as much as I care about keeping this site safe, it's not worth putting you in danger.
I'll be fine, I promise.
Okay. If you change your mind, call me immediately.
I think I found evidence of an old expedition here. It seems like an old diary entry.
Keep that safe. There are records of an expedition leaving England in search of Nefertari's tomb. This was after she wasn't found in QV-66, her supposed tomb that was found in the early 1900s.
But if they were here, then this must not be the place, right?
Not necessarily. No one knows what happened to the expedition.
The whole expedition disappeared? Did that happen often?
More often than you'd expect. Archaeology is deadly work.
Would it be possible to trigger a cave-in, like the one that injured Dylan?
Yes, easily. I wouldn't recommend it. Too much of that and you'll bring down the whole tomb. Why do you ask?
I got to thinking. I was on my way into that tomb first. Dylan pushed me out of the way at the last second. What if the collapse was intentional and I was the target?
It's possible.
I opened the last coffin, but it was empty.
I'm not surprised.
I was. Does this mean we're too late?
No. The entire tomb is a riddle. If the mummy was easy to find, then I'd start to worry we were at the wrong place.
Jamila claims that she's here for the aliens, but she has an archaeology book with her, and she appears to be pretty interested in the site.
Could be a coincidence. Or she could be lying to you about why she's there.
I wish there was a way to find out for sure which it is.
Same here. The best bet is to keep a close eye on her. Frankly, if she's not an alien believer, I want her at the site even less.
Why's that?
If she's lying about why she's there, that's trouble.
Dylan mentioned that he was dropped off by a group of strange men who seemed to know their way to the site.
The only people who know how to get to the site are you and me. And whoever Abdullah, Lily, and Jamila have told.
How real is the black market?
For trafficking antiquities, very real.
Do you think there's a chance that someone here is involved in the black market?
There's no reason to think that.
Yes, there is.
Those men they're dangerous. If they are involved, I don't even want to think about it.
Do you have any connections on the black market?
Of course not.
I didn't mean to offend. I just wish we could find out if they're interested in this site. If they are, all of the accidents would make more sense. Someone slashed the water tank. There's nothing left.
Don't panic. I'll see if I can get some dropped. Until then, take it easy. Dehydration can set in quickly.
Who would do that?
Someone with a little water secreted away, I'd bet.
I'll let you go.
Catch you later.
It's too dark. I need to find something to light the way. I need to find a way to light this lamp. I need to find a way to light the oil. I need to find a way to light this entire room. I need to figure out what the hieroglyphs say first. A threshold to a hidden area, perhaps? I need to find the one that weighs less. Mescanet. It must be the cat's name. My dictionary could help translate that. It looks like some birds are missing. zebras. Let's get you to your proper places. Check. I need to figure out how to use this first, otherwise I might break it. That's nice and cryptic. Let's see if destiny really is the path. These look just like the symbols from Lily's game. I should talk to her about it. These look just like the symbols from Lily's game. I should talk to her about it. can't open it. It's locked. Birds are here. I must need to press them in a certain way. I need to figure out what it is.
Yes?
I found a gold coffin. It could be Nefertari.
I must see this.
I need to translate the hieroglyphs. Nefertari! Could this be true? Uh-oh. I know that sound. I need to figure out where it's coming from. A cobra. Uh-oh. I know that sound. I need to figure out where it's coming from. A cobra. Uh-oh. I know that sound. I need to figure out where it's coming from. A cobra. Uh-oh. I know that sound. I need to figure out where it's coming from. A cobra. I can't believe that actually worked. I'd better find a safe place to keep the cobra before I do anything else. This will keep the cobra safe and out of striking distance. Who would lie about this? I knew something didn't seem right. I think I found a new area of the tomb near the main entrance.
You did?
Nancy, have you heard about Dylan?
Not yet.
I hope he's okay. Can you see if you can find out how he's doing for me?
What happened when you were in school?
What do you mean?
You were involved in cheating or something like that.
I'm not going to talk about it with you. It was blown out of proportion.
Abdullah's been pretty understanding to look past those accusations.
You could say that.
Why did you say it that way?
Don't worry about it.
There was a cobra on my bed.
That is crazy. You're lucky you didn't get hurt. Is it still in there?
No, I took care of it.
Well, I'm never getting any sleep tonight. I imagine you aren't either.
I take it you're not a fan of snakes.
No one on earth is a fan of snakes. If it lives on dry land and does not have feet, it should not exist. Even thinking about snakes gives me the creeps.
You said you studied curses. Aren't they just mostly hoaxes?
No, far from it. There's always a scientific reason for what really happened, but if you get some deadly disease or the world collapses on you, you're not going to care about the biology or physics of what's killing you.
I found a gold coffin. We might really be on our way to finding Nefertari.
I can't believe it's really her. The lost queen, and we found her. Do you have any idea what this means?
She'll need a new nickname?
Very funny, but I do suppose you're right. What do you think about the returned queen? I should write that down. Nancy, you and me, we're going to be in the history books.
I look forward to being mentioned in many 6th grade essays.
True. But Nancy, you need to realize that this is important. How many people actually get to be part of something important?
I discovered a new part of the tomb.
You need to make sure Abdullah knows. Everything you find needs to go through him.
Abdullah seems really harsh.
That's just how he is. I knew what I was setting myself up for when I came here.
Can you tell me what the symbols on the Senate board mean?
The special squares are the House of Rebirth, the House of Happiness, the House of Three Truths, and the House of Re Atom. That represents the House of Water.
What's the House of Water?
In the desert, water is very important, obviously. But when the desert is creeping in, stripping away all of the grazing lands, the House of Water became a powerful idea. It was the element the ancient Egyptians revered and were terrified of offending.
Do you know what caused the cave-in that got Dylan?
The curse!
No, I mean what really caused it.
Call it what you want. This is the Carter expedition all over again. You know what happened to them?
A series of unrelated accidents resulting from subpar medical practices?
No. When the expedition ended, they started to drop like cursed flies. Madness, diseases, strange accidents. The worst part of this curse is that I don't know if we'll ever really be in the clear.
Are you okay? You seem pretty worried.
I had a dream. Nefertari was in my dream.
Sounds spooky.
It was.
What happened?
She told me that it was too late.
Too late? For what?
Too late for us to leave. My phone doesn't work. All I want is to call my family, and my stupid phone doesn't work.
Oh, we're going to be fine.
No, we're not. Leave me alone, okay?
Abdullah needs you.
Thanks. I'll be right back. And do not touch a thing.
Someone else has been down in these tunnels recently. This is a match to Lily's sunglasses. What was she doing sneaking around in the tunnels? This looks important.
Hi.
Everyone here seems to be hiding something.
Like your boy Dylan. Why do you think he was here?
This is an exciting sight. Who wouldn't want to be here?
Please. The same could be said of anywhere. Dylan has been lying to you.
I'm usually pretty good at knowing when someone is telling the truth.
I thought the same thing, but I was wrong too. Dylan knew that Abdullah was an active member of the antiquities black market. He wanted in.
That doesn't make sense.
It does. The reason you couldn't tell he was lying is because he just wasn't telling you the whole truth. He did come here to become a more competitive tour guide, just not in the obvious way. If he could provide tourists with one-of-a-kind antiquities, his business would triple overnight.
I never really believed him.
I did. Never trust the cute ones. They know what they can get away with.
You don't really believe in any of this alien stuff, do you?
Of course I do. What's gotten into you, Nancy?
I've seen Sonny's letter. He says you've never taken one of his classes. How do you explain that?
Fine. You've made your point. What do you want from me?
The truth, for a change.
I guess the truth is mine to tell, and yours to find out.
So who are you here for? Abdullah or Nefertari?
Who says I'm here for either?
Common sense.
You're an interesting one, Nancy.
You didn't answer my question.
If you ever want to hear my answer, we'll need to reach an agreement.
What kind of agreement?
You don't speak a word of this to anyone here.
Oh, sure.
The time is not right. Wait.
So you don't actually believe in aliens?
Right. Except
Except what?
Sonny. He really is special.
What do you mean? How so?
I can't be the one to tell you. If you ever need to know, he'll find you.
I'd better get going.
Until later. Back so soon?
I think I found a new area of the tomb near the main entrance.
You did?
I bet I could translate that. Dylan? Is that you? Are you okay?
No,
I'm sorry. I hope you're not too badly hurt.
I'm in traction. That's pretty bad, by the way.
I can imagine.
Traction is bad. Just a little FYI. Courtesy of me.
You sound a bit scrambled.
A truckload of rocks will do that. Amazing fact. Courtesy of Dylan.
Should I let you sleep?
No. They think I'll die if I fall asleep. So I can't do that yet. I'll be fine though. Unless I fall asleep in the next 8 hours, and if that happens, all the way dead.
Oh, well, don't do that.
It is impressive how much your body dislikes having a few tons of stone dropped on top of it. Listen, it's very fortunate that I called you.
Actually, I called you.
No, I don't think so. Maybe your phone is backwards. Listen, I need to tell you something very important.
Okay.
When I was lying there under all that stone, I heard a voice. A woman's voice.
What was it saying?
Something in an old language I've never heard before. Something ancient and creepy. That tomb is cursed. I'm sure of it.
Are you sure it wasn't just something you imagined?
I know I'm all turned around, but I know what I heard. Even if they would let me sleep, I couldn't. Every time I close my eyes, I hear it. You need to leave.
I need you to try to remember. Is there anything else at the site that seemed strange?
I don't know if my memory could be trusted right now, but I do remember something strange about Jamila and that weird bag of hers.
Strange? How?
1 second, it would be empty, and then she'd reach down into it and pull something out. It was like a really bad magic trick.
The jackal amulet is missing. Did you have anything to do with that?
No, I didn't. I wouldn't even want to touch one of those creepy things.
I think I may have found Nefertari.
Who is that?
Nefertari, the reason you came here? Is your brain okay?
Kidding. It's been better. But that's fantastic. I knew you could do it. You want my advice? You get it documented and get out. I've got a bad feeling about things now.
Lily wanted to say hello.
Oh, good. Tell her I say I don't know. I'm knackered. Make it sound good. What have you been up to?
Lily had me help her with some amulets she couldn't identify. Apparently, I'm pretty good at it.
What do you mean she couldn't identify?
They were pretty beat up. She said that type of thing wasn't her forte anyway, so I helped.
Well, that's not true.
Huh?
Well, that's her specialty. She lied to you.
Why would she do that?
Maybe she wanted to distract you. Maybe she was feeling lazy.
Why should I trust you?
I don't exactly have a lot to gain from lying to you at this point.
All right, if you want me to believe you, tell me why you were at the site.
I really am a guide.
That can't be it.
It is. Look, maybe I wanted to get my name in the papers, but that's it. Times are really tough. People aren't taking vacations like they used to.
Bye.
I'll be seeing ya.
Hello.
I'd better get going.
Goodbye.
My dictionary could help translate that. My dictionary could help translate that.
Hi.
What do you know about cats in ancient Egypt?
Did you find something with a lot of cats?
Yes, it's some sort of cat tomb. Did we come all the way out here for a cat mummy?
No, Nancy, this is fantastic news. Don't get too excited, but this might be just the thing we're looking for. Cats were sacred to the ancient Egyptians. From Bastet and Sekhmet to the average house cat, they were absolutely revered. If you found Nefertari's cat, she must be here.
Lily's been accused of falsifying her work. Why would Abdullah choose her to come along with him?
I have no clue.
Do you think it's possible that Abdullah just wanted to give her a second chance?
Maybe. He could see something in her that I don't.
You don't think that's true?
Nancy, I don't want you to carry my bias. Keep a keen eye on her and everyone and everything at the site, for that matter.
Bye.
Catch you later.
Hi.
I'd better get going.
Until later. Back so soon?
I saw something very strange near the tomb.
You did?
What is this? What is Jamila actually up to?
Nancy, hi.
Someone slashed the water tank. We're in big trouble.
That's bad. How bad is that? Hang on. How long before you die in a desert with no water? Question mark.
So?
2 days. That's the good news.
The bad news?
The second day sounds really, really bad. Nancy, you need to get out of there.
So I've been supposedly cursed.
Supposedly cursed? Or supposedly cursed?
I don't understand the difference.
Me neither. You have to come home.
Between you and me, it would seem like a smart move. It's just...
What? Just what? Is it contagious? You can tell me if it is. I won't be weird about it. We can still hang out. I've always wanted to use those walkie-talkies George got me.
I don't think I can actually leave. We're alone out here. The crew took the vehicles when they evacuated John. From the way they reacted, I don't think they're coming back.
So, this may not be the best time to mention this, but yesterday I couldn't sleep and I saw this movie called Revenge of the Desert Queen.
And
everyone gets cursed, and then every single person in the movie...
Bess, is this the best movie to be telling me about right now?
...is fine. Every single person in the movie is fine. Life lessons are learned, friendships forged, romance is romanced, history learned about.
Everyone in the movie dies, right?
All of them. Even the last girl I was really rooting for because she really looked like you. I could maybe have left that last part out.
I found a cobra on my bunk.
Nancy, I've been reading up on curses, and this is one of the hallmarks of a classic curse. Once the seal has been opened, the creatures of the desert get all riled up and turn against the interlopers. You guys are the interlopers, by the way.
I know.
Is it still there?
No, I think someone put it there.
Who do you think would do that?
You.
Honestly, Nancy, let it go. That was a harmless little garter snake, and we were kids. Anyway, it was George's idea. I think. It seems Georgie.
We found a cat tomb. It's amazing. And surprisingly lavish for a cat's tomb, I guess. I don't have a reference point, though.
Is it wrong that I find that adorable? It is, isn't it? Of course it is. I'm conflicted. There must be something very special about that cat if it's got its own tomb. Maybe it made a notable contribution to the cat arts and sciences?
Cat sciences? Like what? Scratching post dynamics?
Clearly. Or it belonged to someone important, like Nefertari.
Have you heard of the black market for antiquities?
Of course. But why would anyone want to buy a piece of history? Shouldn't that go to a museum?
It should. Too bad not everyone agrees. The tomb collapsed. Dylan had to be rushed to the hospital.
My gosh, is he all right?
I think so. It would have been me if he hadn't pushed me out of the way.
This is just like that movie. This curse is coming after you, Nancy. You were the one who broke the seal of the tomb, weren't you? Of course you were.
Yes.
Nancy, what if it's coming after you?
What if what is coming after me?
What? Who? I don't know, okay? I know you're not going to listen, but I wish you would just come home.
See ya.
Bye.
Hi, Nancy.
You're here because of Abdullah, aren't you?
In part. I don't like him.
Why?
Because he's on the take, and he stages.
Stages?
He dumps things he has into a site to make it more exciting.
That's a big accusation.
I have more proof than I need.
You really seem to hate Abdullah. Why?
Egypt is not for sale. Not anymore. The land has been plagued by men like him, with it tearing out the soul of this country out of greed, and they do not care what they lose along the way.
I need to know right now why you're here. I have the authority to have you removed unless you tell me immediately.
You do not.
You want to try me?
Fine, Nancy. I'm here to see that Nefertari is returned to where she belongs.
Why?
Because it is my destiny to do this, or to die trying. There is very old magic at work here, and I do not care what you believe. It is true. Ramses II, he knew the temples would be plundered by men like Abdullah. He knew the land would suffer tyrants, that she would be at risk. He had to know that his greatest love would survive all of this. He had her hidden and called upon our bloodline. Every daughter in my family must seek Nefertari, and only when the time is right will we be able to find her.
Then what?
Then she's returned to her rightful place, and we are relieved of our duty. When I was young, my mother died. I was told she'd been in an automobile accident.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
When I came of age, a letter came. My mother wrote it before I was born. She knew the search for Nefertari would probably kill her, that she was bound by fate, as am I. One day, I will have a daughter, and she will never receive such a letter. The search ends with me, not Abdullah.
Do you really believe all of that?
Yes.
But why the fake aliens?
Abdullah told the press he thinks alien followers are stupid. Stupid people are no threat to him.
So you hid in plain sight?
Exactly. Here, take this.
This is from Lily, isn't it?
Yes.
These numbers should help. Let's see if I can open it now. Is Lily up to? What? Why would Lily have this? It's the same as the rhinestone I found. What was she doing out in that part of the tunnels? I'd better take shelter in the tomb. This storm is intense. If I combine what Lily said with John's notes, I should be able to figure this out.